Satsang-52. God is permeating the world. 16th September, 1935. Evening Satsang. Saint Eknath bows to his guru, Janardhan, and says, "The feeling that there is worldly existence was drowned when I gained self-knowledge." It is not that he does not see the world, but rather that he realizes the importance of the guru who knows that there is neither you nor I. So long as I is there, all other things are there. What remains when I is not? How can God be accommodated where you, playing as a jiva, are occupying the space? There is propriety in salutations so long as you are there. When I and you are both gone, there is only the self. One remains separate so long as he does not realize the knowledge of the unity of all things. Ganapati, Ganesha, has only one tusk. This means that he is alone by himself. Things are numerous in appearance, but all is one unity. Colors are many, but they come of one color only. And the master of all colors is the Lord of colors, Ranganath. But he is colorless where he is. Everything is contained in the belly of the One. As I have come away, as I am estranged, I am called an individual, a jiva. If, after coming into the human kingdom, we prove our true beingness, only then does one become God. Our intellect is not for earning bread, but for self-realization. The sign of having used the intellect is that you have become Narayan. This depends on the person employing the intellect. Intellect is an untamed horse. One has to break this horse. This horse in the human body makes it possible for you to attain the state of Param Atman. But you must use it for this purpose. Ganapati is also called the destroyer of calamities or troubles. His 4 arms denote the 4 ideal achievements of religion, wealth, desire, and liberation. O Lord Ganapati, you are the source that gives light to those things that give light. The judgment about true or false is given by you only. Your vision sees all as Brahman. One who understands you becomes the voice of Brahman, becomes happy in the bliss of Brahman. The belt of the serpent round your belly denotes wisdom. It is called the wisdom belt. One who knows you does not see calamities at all. You pull near yourself the devotee whom you adore, and if there is one who has no expectation of anything, you give him the highest happiness. You give him from your own hand the sweet delight of joy. The subtless place is your abode. The mouse at your feet is very tiny. When one gets the glimpse of the small mouse, he should not look at the moon. For looking at the moon means that hope and desire should not increase. Ganapati, who is formless, has become the doer of all things. Saraswati means intellect. She discriminates between essence and the non-essential, and therefore she is Saraswati. She provokes and activates the sense organs. She understands herself by her own light. It is her voice that speaks the truth, and she says that such speech is good. It is because of Saraswati that truth can be expressed in words. Who is it that is called a saint? One who is the embodiment of self-bliss and who gives satisfaction to those who are in trouble. All of the saints are blissful by nature. Those who are at the playful joy of spiritual wisdom are called saints. The saints give rest to God within themselves. The happiness, the rest, has no other place except with the saints. They are the ocean of compassion. The saints do not see anything lacking in people, and are the very limbs of the Absolute. Contentment resides in the feet of the saints. One who serves the saints gets satisfaction and rest. Death never visits you without making you feel sorry for your mistakes. Your next breath may be your last breath. One is always aware of what errors one has made in life when death is imminent. The individual does not die without remembering his mistakes. So lower your head and put it at the feet of the saints. One who has fear has anxiety about death. Those whom the saints bless become Brahman. There is no necessity of doing any hard work, of acquiring the 4 achievements of religion The one who emancipates all is the Supreme Self, the illuminator of the intellect, and giver of full identification with reality. And for this, faith is necessary. And with this faith, there is light everywhere. However, individuals take the path of doubt and are deceived. Those who harbor doubt will not get the fruit of realization. Even by faith in an idol, it has occurred that one has had the realization of Brahman. If you bow down to a saint only once, with full faith, he will make you just like himself. You may worship him by seeing him, touching his feet, talking to him, and listening to what he says, by offering him a leaf, a flower, a piece of fruit, or only water. Saints are not affected by form or deformities or by worldly behavior. A saint is not affected by enjoyment of objects or by the relinquishing of everything. If you say someone is purified today, it will mean that yesterday he was impure. The saints do not boast of their eccentricity or their knowledge. They live in natural simplicity. The love of the Absolute is fully absorbed in the saint or sage, and the sense of awe is gone. The whole life is one. The worldly life and the spiritual life are one. Memory is gone, together with forgetfulness. The sense of I is gone, and the pride of discarding the sense of I is gone. When it was not existing, what was there to discard? And what is it that has come about? The dream and the wakefulness are gone. Ecstasy has become delighted in itself. The seen has gone, together with the sense of seeing. The sense of being the witness is also gone. Knowledge has gone along with ignorance. The recognition of being a knower is also gone. All knowledge has gone like a dream. Wisdom has been fully absorbed, but it was always there. It has not come from outside. I bow before those who are wise in this manner. One must have such humility. Otherwise, the life is wasted in vain. We should bow to the Sadguru. By his grace, we are able to be all witnessing, and we have slain death without actually killing We are beyond body consciousness, though embodied, and in whom there is no sign of having taken anything. One who has no doubt becomes completely doubtless. When we lovingly try to become true devotees, we gain godliness. The duality of the one who devotes oneself and the one who receives devotion is gone. No mind has gone to no mind. One does not touch the mind. For the one to whom we bow has become ourselves. The observer, that which is observed, and the act of seeing, the observation, are one. And all the distinctions have died. Now, who is God and who is the devotee? Nothing is left. God has lost his identity as God and is now totally permeating in the world without a separate sense of godliness. The duality of God and devotee has been eliminated. Now, immeasurable, total freedom is a servant to itself. The bliss of that state cannot be told, for speech has no place there. The sages and saints have become ecstatic because of this bliss. The river water and the sea water have become one, while the joy of being united is extreme. Only one who experiences the sense of the loss of duality can know it for oneself. They are the king of yogis and the sun of consciousness in the human mind. This is the story of liberation, mukti. One who wishes to listen must put his foot down on the head of the mind, keep it in check, and verify if what is described is actually part of consciousness. Lord Krishna, separate from illusion from birth, has liberated even his enemies. Krishna has done extraordinary feats in his incarnation. Being himself the totality, Krishna pilfered things, and he was celibate, though he was married and had children. All this is very wonderful. Who can praise him? Who can describe the greatness of Krishna?